All right, what's up, Shadow Twerkers? It's Tally Simone.
And
we are back with some more daily messages. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, low-key, I still got the crust in my eyes. But good morning, Shadow Twerkers. Feeling good. What's today, January 19th? 2022.
You? Please give us some messages for the collective for January 19th, 2022 spirit.
Right, if you are new to our channel, we are creating daily tarot messages. We are also creating affirmation videos. We're creating audio books, and we're making our very own tarot deck inspired by our favorite musicians and artists. So if that's something you're interested in, check out our Patreon. If you're interested in a personal reading, check out our description box below because we're now offering those as well. So let's get into our daily reading for today. The Three of Pentacles.
The Three of Swords reversed.
333? Oh, okay. Temperance reverse.
That's the Lovers.
Oh shit. Why do I keep...
The Hanged Man.
Okay. The Five of Cups.
The Nine of Swords reversed.
Okay. The Star reversed. Tears.
The Ace of Cups.
And the Alien. Okay. Now, the Five of Cups, that's that I am inconsolable card, right?
No. Yeah.
I think.
It's between the 8 and the 5. I believe it's the 5.
Okay. So, good morning. Welcome to Live. Okay. Inconsolable. Yikes.
Oh, God. Just in the center and upright.
Right. Oh. Okay. And then it's got a couple major arcana in this gem too. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's almost half the reading. Okay. So I feel like I feel like you have to let something go. Like a couple things go for new beginnings. I feel like with the Three of Pentacles upright, I feel like maybe it was something that you were working on, or you were working on trying to keep balanced, and the situation wasn't balanced. Because I really thought this was the Temperance card, but it's the Lovers. So I feel like it was a connection or a partnership of some sort that just did not work the way that you wanted it to. And I feel like you tried to hold on to it with the Hangman upright. I feel like it was something you were kind of going back and forth with. Like in this card, the Three of Swords, he's like going back and forth with, oh, good morning. He's going back and forth with this bird and then this mask thing. But I mean, it's a decision nonetheless. Like he's, trying to balance something. And I feel like it may have been too much and it's being let go of. And because it's being let go of, I feel like those are the cups just being spilled. In this picture, you see it's like a lot of cups that are being spilled. Good morning, Lau.
But I think in doing this, like, you're making space for a new connection, one that'll be balanced and everything. And then we have the Star reverse. At first when I saw it, I felt like maybe because you were in the Five of Cups energy, like the star inside of you was like, kind of feeling empowered. Was it disempowered?
Disempowered, yeah. I feel like you're kind of closed off now. I feel like you're closed off, but you're wanting a new connection. And I feel like you want a new connection, but you don't think that it will come true. I feel like you think that whatever you had before was, best I ever had. And I feel like, that could be very well true, but it'll stay the best you ever had until you open up to something new. Where's the other deck? Oh, damn. Oh, it's right here. Let's pull some quick clarifiers. Here, where's the Lovers? Reversed. Not the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Spirit, where's the Lovers? Reversed. Ooh, no. Hell no. Lovers reversed. Oh. I feel like you don't even want to think about it no more. Yeah, I feel like, because all of this is let go of, for the most part. It's like a dream come true that you let go of. Let me see the Hangman. Oh. Yikes. Yeah, you're really unhappy. Yikes.
Why is this star reversed this way? Temperance. I say temperance when I cut the deck. Thanks. And judgment. Why is this star here? Spirit. Oh my god.
Oh, I like the devil. God damn it. Good morning, Wisteria.
Hey, good morning, Wisteria. How are you?
We are trying to figure out what's going on with this sad energy.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, not the Five of Cups again.
Sheesh. Well, that's double confirmation. There isn't any rhyme or reason.
I feel like it's something you're really just over and you need to let go. Or is somebody really over you?
And the alien, actually. Why is the alien here?
I feel like block.
Yeah. Or like you said, like closed off, like definitely not open.
You're emotional today, Wisteria?
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh, why? What's going on? That's what I'm like, that's what the cards are saying. The cards are saying that the collective is feeling inconsolable. Man, I thought we was doing something wrong because I'm like, I don't feel this way. Like, inconsolable. I was thinking it had something to do with like a connection or, like maybe a project or a partnership that had to be let go of. Something was a heartbreaking situation. I feel like you don't really want to talk to somebody with the Lovers. Or talk about it. Like, whatever the situation, it's putting people today in the Nine of Swords. But I feel like
type of energy they don't really want to open up again.
Yeah, with the Hermit, like you don't feel like talking with the Hermit.
That kind of goes hand in hand with that, honestly.
The Hermit and the Eight of Wands reversed.
Right.
That's crazy.
Just trying to work through some emotional baggage, basically.
Damn.
I do like that sometimes.
It does.
And it's, you know, like, you have your good days and you have your bad days, you know?
Have faith in your dreams.
Right. You can work through it.
You got this. Definitely stay positive, and at the very least, just breathe.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that's the collective message I got today. Like, literally, just breathe.
For real.
Like, there's so much life and breath, and I feel like we forget that sometimes. Like, we get so focused in our thoughts.
Balance spirituality and practicality.
Okay, boom. Then that's when we were getting earlier with this balance. Like, with this card, I don't know if you can see it, but with this card, it's the Three of Swords. But there's this thing in the background that's trying to, like, you know, balance between this bird. I don't know what the bird is standing for, but I want to look that up.
In his hand, and the other hand is...
It's a bird, yeah. And then a feather with this mask. That shit remind me of Crash Bandicoot. And this Three of Pentacles is trying to, like, balance on. He's trying to stay on top of this little ass pentacle with these big ass pentacles. But I feel like there's a need to balance spirituality and practicality. So I feel like the collective may be focused on the practical. I feel, because if there's a need to focus on your dreams or have faith in your dreams, that's also probably why the star is in reverse with the Five of Cups clarifying it. It's like, you may feel like the things that you want, you wish for, and you hope that will happen aren't going to happen. And I feel like they will. You just literally have to breathe and have faith.
Right.
I feel like the focus, the meditation practice is so powerful. It's so powerful. I feel like maybe that's also why the Hermit is here too, or the alien in this deck, because it's like there's a need for everyone to kind of take this time out to breathe and to meditate and to focus on what you want, because the more you focus on what you don't want, the more of that you're going to bring into your life, and you're going to be like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh gosh. I sent my daughters to a boarding school trying to do what I thought was best for them. And it's basically cost me my relationship with my babies, and it's killing me inside.
That makes me feel the Lovers reversed.
Yeah.
That makes me feel the Lovers reversed, and then this Ace of Swords reversed. Yikes!
Because like communication is kind of cut off. Wow.
Dang.
Yeah, and we got this like major communication card, the Ace of Swords in reverse, and then like fast communication, the Eight of Wands is in reverse, so
it makes me feel like they don't even want to talk about it no more. I feel like both sides may be very unhappy.
Yeah, because then we also have the Ten of Cups in reverse. I don't know if you've seen this here.
Do they have to go to boarding school? Like, is it too late?
Yeah, because like,
is it too late?
I don't know how it really works. Like, can they be sent back? Like, I'm not sure.
Fuck, I'm sorry, Wisteria.
Oh my goodness.
I feel like, let me see, it's at the bottom.
It's at the bottom of all these.
Be bold and make the first move is at the bottom of this Moonology deck.
And are you able to reach out to them?
I was about to say, I would try my
goodness.
best to talk to them.
My youngest daughter pretty much hates me, and I can't stand that.
I would try my best to talk to them. Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Five of Wands reverse and the Eight of Wands reverse. I feel like
this was the Ace of Pentacles, was the Knave of Pentacles. About this deck.
This is double confirmation too with this Eight of Wands reversed. So I feel like obviously there's a lot of conflict going on, but I feel like if you reach out, I feel like it's probably going to be blocked for a while, to be honest. Like, they're probably not going to want to talk to you for a minute, but I feel like the more that you are trying, yeah, it's like you're showing that you really fucking care. And if there's a way that it can be...
requested to join.
Oh, really? Oh, God. Okay, I got to figure out how to do this. Okay, Wisteria, don't judge me, but the way my phone is set up, okay. Okay, I think I did it. How do I know if I did it?
Girl, I don't know. I don't know. Let me see. Is the volume turned up? Nothing happened, so I don't think he did it.
Man. Mm. Mm. What? Oh gosh. Okay, I think I did it.
Yeah, I think he did too that time. It looked like it said go live with Wisteria.
That fucking sucks, man. What'd that say?
I don't know, but it was in red, so it can't be good. Did you get a request to join or anything, Wisteria? Oh my god.
Oh!
Hold on, you're not supposed to see all my mess.
Good morning.
You thought it was going to start on me, not on my cluttered ass doorway that I was just getting ready to walk out of. Sorry, ladies.
You good, girl. Understand I still got my bonnet on.
Oh, listen, I put on my robe that has a hat so that y'all can even have to look at my hair.
Good morning. Thank
um,
you for joining us.
Good morning. No, thank you for having me. That's my blue pup. Well, he's not really mine. That's my youngest daughter's dog. Um, she's the only one that's technically still at the boarding school. She is right now in her junior year, and she's only got one more year left. I'm not taking her out now because one of the main reasons that I decided to go ahead and enroll them there, um, and you could just take a peek at the website later if you care to. It's Milton Hershey, the guy that made the Hershey candy bars.
Mm-hmm.
Him and his wife, Kitty Catherine is her real name, but they called her Kitty, weren't able to have children. And so they started a boarding school back over 100 years ago that was initially for underprivileged orphaned boys. Um, and back then it was called the Hershey Industrial School. Um, it was not called Milton Hershey School as it is today. But at any rate, he left like the majority of his candy empire fortune to these children and the school in a trust fund. And the school, if your kids graduate from there, the school will give them money for college tuition.
Okay.
And being a single mom, low income, well, actually, right now, no income, but
I understand.
being a low income single mom, the best thing that I could do for my children that I thought was send them to this school. I live in the exact same town. I could bring them home every single weekend, which I did. Um, like they don't have to be there the entire school year. It's not like they don't ever get to come home. And once about I think President Gert came about 5 years ago, maybe. When President Gert came, he made a whole lot of positive changes to the school because he was a previous student. So, like he already had in mind, probably from while he was attending, things that needed to be different to make it not seem like such a bad thing. Um, and the focus of the school is to try and break the cycle of poverty and to give the kids opportunities that they never would have had they not attended that school and had stayed at home with their parents.
Okay.
So, like both my children were able to be in school plays in elementary school. Milton Hershey School was the very first school, I think, in the United
Now,
States.
what do your kids not like about this school then? Because I understand that the school may be, great, but I feel like everybody on an individual level resonates with things very differently. So I
Mm-hmm.
feel like, have your children communicated to you what they don't like about the school, and have you put any energy and focus into that
My
and fixing
my
that?
my youngest child pretty much instead of communicating things with me, just shut me out. And my middle child, Demetria, her older sister, they're the only two that went to Milton Hershey School because whenever I enrolled them, their brother Tyler, my oldest, I have 3 children, their brother didn't live with me at the time. So he did not get the opportunity to attend Milton Hershey School uh, and have his college paid for. But my middle child, Demetria, graduated honor student. She was a triple freaking National Honor Society member by the time that she left their school. Like she was she was a member of the regular National Honor Society. She was a
But
member
none of
of,
them ever told you why they did not like the school.
um, it, Phoebe when she was younger basically just said she didn't like for people telling her she didn't like people telling her what to do. She doesn't like the rules there, you know. Um, and she felt like that if she was at home, it would be better because she wouldn't have people that she doesn't care about telling her what she can and can't do or something along those lines. But since then, her dad died in 2020.
Yikes.
Um, yeah, September 7th of
My
2020.
condolences.
My condolences.
Um, her father passed away. Now, January 7th of 2020 was the first time that Phoebe ever had to deal with death, loss, and grief because her uncle Jeremy, her dad's brother, hung himself on January 7th of 2020.
Oh
God
my gosh.
damn.
So then, like, what was it, 7 or 8 months later, her dad passed away. And then by March 25th of 2021, she lost her pap. Her dad's dad died. Um, and when her uncle Jeremy killed himself, her and I were not on the terms that we're on now. She still wanted me to be a part of her life then. And I don't exactly know what changed during all of that, but somewhere I went from being her best friend to her not even talking to me. And
Now, do you feel like that was because of the school, or because, like, do you feel like you were present?
oh, I most certainly was. I was with them every opportunity that I was allotted to be. I was so involved with them even while they were attending that boarding school that there were other children on that campus that knew me by first name because of how much I was visible on campus with them, as well as having them here at home with me every opportunity that I was able to. So it's not like I just dropped them off and dipped out. A lot of
Right.
parents do that, and
Yeah.
I feel so badly for them children. Like, you have no idea how many kids on that campus would call me mom.
Oh, I
Um,
understand. Trust me.
because I would
Yeah.
go and shadow my children every opportunity that I had, and that just means that you basically go and tag along with them throughout their school day and go to all their classes with them and whatever they got going on for the day, you go do with them. And get to sit down and have lunch with them, all that. And you could basically do that whenever you wanted to. All you had to do was call the school 24 hours in advance to arrange it. And as long as they didn't have something going on that would make it, either unsafe or not a good idea for you to be shadowing your kid, you could go. Um, and like I said, I live right here in the exact same town as the school. So it was very, very easy for me to be on site,
Hmm.
active, and involved because I'm right here. I didn't have to drive hours to get here. I didn't have to, like,
So
there are
where did the
people.
disconnect happen then? Because if you
That's
went
what I'm
from being
saying. I don't understand. It's like, we were good. We were good the whole time. She went through junior high school. She went to high school, ninth grade. Um, Ninth grade is when she lost Jeremy and her dad, and 10th grade she lost her pap. And it's like when all of that loss happened, she basically tuned me out, and she tuned me out. She shut me off. Like um, at one point during the summer of 2021? No, it was 2020. The summer of 2020, she was home with me because she had gotten sent home in February of 2020 because of COVID. So I had her at home. She was quote unquote she was still a Milton Hershey student, but she had her MacBook at home with her and everything, supposed to be doing online classes and attending school from home. Well, she used losing her dad as an excuse to, basically check out of doing school too. And all she wanted to do was sleep all day and be up all night and talking to stupid boys on her iPhone and basically acting like I didn't have the right to tell her when she should be going to bed. And I don't know. She went through puberty and became a very disrespectful little bee,
it'd be
and
like that.
did not like for me to attempt to assert my authority as her mom over her.
Yeah.
And I guess that would be because the whole, like, because of the whole boarding school situation and whatever. You have to understand, she went there at 4 years old. She was still my freaking shadow when she enrolled there. She enrolled at pre-K. She's been there basically almost her entire
Her
life.
life, yeah.
Uh-huh. She is what they refer to as a lifer because she went at the beginning and she will graduate at the end. Like, she is a lifer. She knows nothing other than Milton Hershey School. She never went to a normal, not boarding school ever. She doesn't know that experience like anybody else would. So it's not necessarily like, she got a taste of what was out here and decided, oh, well, I'm missing out on this and I'm missing out on that. No,
All
she
right.
started school there. She had no concept that other people got to go home every day. Like, she didn't even realize that for years.
I feel like
So it's like, uh, it really, to me, felt like she went through puberty and just decided F me, and she was cussing, and I was asking her to please not talk like that, she was you're still only 15 years old, PB. I find that very disrespectful. I don't, I don't cuss at you like that, and you don't need to cuss at me. Like, what are you doing? Like, don't talk to me like that.
yeah.
And,
I
she,
feel like I
she really
feel
didn't
like you have to really check your focus then, because I understand that I understand like having children, like as a parent you have authority over, but I
Oh,
feel
well,
like
see, when that's what I was getting at, is because I sent them, because because she enrolled at 4 years old. And um yes, I felt like I was doing what was the absolute best choice for them, for their future and for their lives. I felt like I was definitely um making some self-sacrifice for their benefit, because it really did feel like I ripped my heart out and sent it away.
I
I
understand.
had a lot of guilt surrounding the fact that they weren't at home with me.
Yeah. But
So
I feel like
instead of being an
in
authority
saying
figure,
that, Wisteria, I feel like it's okay to be wrong sometimes. I feel like in the situation you may have had the best intent for yourself and your children, but it didn't necessarily work out for your children. So understand
my
that if
middle
you're
child, it worked. My middle
understand that if
child, it
you're
worked
in
out
this Nine
great.
of Swords energy where you feel like you're thinking about the guilt, you know what I'm saying, you're thinking about all these negative feelings associated with them going to this school, then they're going to mirror that. they're going to think the same, like they're not going to necessarily think the same thing because they might not know the extent of sacrifices that you made for them to be there. But what they understand and feel is that it does not feel good for me to be away from my mom. It does not feel good for me to be at this school. It does not feel good. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like
Oh yeah,
on both
I
parties,
totally
I feel like
understand what
that's
you're
where this
saying.
inconsolable energy is coming
It
from,
didn't
because
feel
it's
good to
like,
me either.
even in this conversation, it's like you're focused on the losses of the situation, and not to take away from those losses at all, but the focus is in the wrong place. Yes, these things have happened. Yes, you may have felt guilty, but you can't focus on that guilt. You have to focus on the end result, on what you want it to be. And I feel like
No,
because
what is
because
resonating so deeply with me is the fact that my little shadow that couldn't get enough of me won't even freaking talk to me now. That's
and you
what
can't
I'm thinking
focus on that, and you can't even keep speaking that. She might be feeling the way that she's feeling, but understand that all of these things pass. These are all passing moments. Like, I didn't talk to my mom for God knows how long, for similar reasons, you know what I'm saying? But that was something I had to work through within myself, because even even when growing up, you have to think about it like this too, Wisteria. If she's been there all her life, that's almost like saying all her life too, you've been feeling guilty for sending her to this school. You've been feeling bad for doing this. So imagine if you're putting out this energy that I'm feeling bad for doing this, but I'm still doing it, she's going to feel that. You might not actively, you know what I'm saying, say that to her. It's not like you're trying to put that energy into her, but that's not how energy works. Energy just, it just is, you know what I'm saying? It just flows. So
I
it
didn't I didn't
transfers.
I didn't always I didn't always feel bad about them being there though.
But understand,
A
when you
a
started
lot of
feeling
the time I
bad,
was very grateful and happy about the fact that they were there.
when you started feeling bad, that's what got y'all to this situation now. I don't know exactly when it was. You may not know
Then
exactly
when
when it was either, but whenever it started to happen, the whole point is that's where the focus was, and that's where it is now. So until you change that, then it's going to stay there. And I feel like that's where this have faith in your dreams is coming from, because it's like you have to remember
I
why
don't
you
know
were
how to
doing
let go of
this.
her looking me in my eyes and telling me that she has no respect for me because I've never done anything for her. I don't know how to let go of that.
She's a teenager.
Teenagers are very emotional.
Like when you were a teenager, you didn't rebel with your mom at all. You didn't feel
I
no
never
type of
said
way
nothing
about
like
your
that
mom
to
at
my
all.
mother.
Like,
I was not disrespectful to my mom. I would have got the shit knocked out of me.
girl, trust me, I understand. But at the same time, every parent is not perfect. As much as parents try to be perfect, even your parents, like every child is different as well. Like everybody handles things in very different ways. Very, very different ways.
And I feel like at this point, it's really, really important for you to focus on the outcome that you desire. That's why I think this Ace of Cups is here. Like, you want new beginnings. You want that new love and those relationships with your children. But if you don't
I would love
focus,
to rebuild our
if you
relationship,
don't
but I
begin,
don't see it happening, so I walked away.
well,
Right. And that's what I'm saying. You have to have faith.
right.
Just because it's not happening the way you want it to, when you want it to happen, doesn't mean that it won't happen.
Yeah, you literally have to focus on the outcome that
You
you
can't
want.
just give up
And
because it didn't happen right away. You know what I'm saying? You can't just give up because it's hard to
I don't
focus.
do
It's
well with
hard to face that.
confrontation, and I don't do well with confrontation, and she doesn't communicate.
So I have a question for you. Do you want to not be able to do well with confrontation?
I don't want to have to be in confrontation. I don't like confrontation, and
But do you want to be bad with confrontation is my question. You might not want to deal with it, but my question is, do you want to be bad at it when it comes? Because regardless of if you want to deal with it or not, it's part of life. You're going to be confronted with some shit that you don't want to deal with, and vice versa. Like, you
every
might have to
day.
confront other people with things that they don't want to deal with, but that doesn't mean that it
No,
will not be
I just
confronted.
keep my mouth shut. Usually, I don't. I will choose to suffer through something versus open up my mouth to somebody
And that's
else
this
because I
energy.
don't want
Like,
to do
unless
anything.
you, Wisteria, if you really want to see change, you're going to get out of your comfort zone.
That's why I said I'm trying to work through some emotional shit right now.
And you can do it. Trust me, but it's not going to be easy. What I'm saying is, it's not going to be easy, but you need to do it.
right.
It's not going to be easy, but you're going to have to fight for the relationship if you want it. And I feel like I fucked up the deck, but I feel like that's why that 5 of Swords was under the deck too, because it's like, it's a battle. Love is a fight. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm
You
glad
can't just give up because it doesn't feel good. It's not supposed to always feel good. That's what makes it unconditional love.
I'm
You know what
not
I'm
giving up.
saying?
I'm just giving her space. I'm not going to fight with her.
You don't have to fight with her. What I'm saying is the fight is in your mind because you already feel defeated. With I can just hear it in how you're speaking. You don't even feel like it's something that's possible. And I feel like that's what this is five of cups and then the star reverse. You don't even feel like you can have the life of your dreams with your daughter anymore because you're too focused on the things that have been lost. You see what I'm
It
saying?
all starts in your mind and in your thoughts. Your thoughts literally reflect your reality. They create your reality. So whatever you're
Oh,
thinking
I
and
understand
feeling,
that entirely.
whatever you're thinking and feeling will literally show up in your life.
Right. You're already thinking and feeling that you can't communicate with her. So how do you think that she's going to receive that energy energetically? She's going to feel like she doesn't want to communicate with you because she probably feels like if she tried to open up to you and tell you what is really going on, then you would probably shut down because it's something that you don't want to deal with. You know what I'm saying? And then she's going to feel like, well, it's going to be no point in me talking to my mom because she's not going to want to deal with the conflict. So I have to deal with it myself. That's probably why she's talking to these boys. Or you know what I'm saying? It doesn't even have to be boys. It could be anybody that she feels like will listen to how she feels.
Right.
With this five of cups twice, bruh. Like the five of cups twice. I feel like that's mirrored energy to me.
Yeah, and
It's like,
maybe like a skill that you need to work on. Maybe would be listening
good morning, Sydney.
because listening and communication is an art. Like really, you know what I'm saying? And like I
Oh,
said
yeah,
before, like
absolutely.
literally whatever you want, whatever you're thinking will literally come into your reality. Like the universe will literally conspire
I
to
know
do whatever you
manifestation is a
need.
very real thing. I know.
It takes
Trust
some
me, I
time
know.
and it takes some practice
A
to really
lot. Yeah.
focus your thoughts. Like every time you get a thought where you're like, my daughter isn't talking to me, what I want you to actively practice is that she may not be talking to me now, but she will. And when she does, we're going to have clear, effective communication.
Mm-hmm.
Like say things like that. You have to really speak to yourself in order to nurture yourself so that when you are presented with this opportunity for this ace of cups with your daughter, you could talk to her in a way that she can understand and you can understand her, and it won't be no disrespect because it'll be something mutual.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you have to see things from her point of view.
Like all of these cards can be upright. This Ten of Cups can be upright. You just gotta work for it. Nothing comes without hard work.
Oh,
Yeah.
I hear that, dear. I know. And anything like that takes work.
Sir,
Love,
sir,
love is
I
not
thought you see
all
us talking to
sunshine and
Wisteria.
rainbows.
Bessie, get your big head out the way.
So yeah, you have to actively take these steps to change your thoughts. Whenever you think of something negative or a bad outcome, you have to stop. Be like, why
I
did I
know.
think
I've
that?
been
Correct
checking
it and
myself
think
and
something
redirecting myself.
right.
It's just I don't know what happened today. I just was in my bag really bad. Probably talking to my middle child sent me there a little bit.
And that's fine. Now that you're there, what I feel like you should do is acknowledge it.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Oh,
since you're already in
yep.
the trenches.
You gotta feel it to heal it, babe.
Right, exactly. So now that you're already in the trenches, go ahead and continue to feel it
Mm-hmm.
and
Plus, and
understand why you feel that way. Like don't just sit in the grief and just
Oh,
be
I
like, oh
know.
my God,
I
woe is
don't,
me, they hate me,
I
blah blah
don't
blah.
wallow in self pity. That's not my style.
Right. Like don't sit there. And if you do sit there to understand. Don't sit there to cry. You know what I'm
Oh, I
saying? Not
know, baby. I
necessarily
know.
cry literally, but like sit there to grieve. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Sit there
I do
to
it
really
Friday.
understand why this happened and understand that everything that happens to you is a reflection of you and what you
Oh,
are
I know that.
thinking. So you have to really focus your thoughts on why am I thinking the way that I'm thinking, and that's hard to do sometimes. It's really hard to face yourself whenever shit be crashing down. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, what was
I'm
I
currently
really
involved
thinking to
in
get
some.
me here?
I'm currently involved in some inner child healing uh courses and whatnot. I'm working on it.
Trust me,
I'm
I
a work in
understand,
progress
and
right
that's
now.
what this platform is supposed to be about. Is about that shadow work. Like I call it shadow twerk because I like to dance, but you know you know what I'm saying,
Buddy,
like
my
it's
daughter.
literally about healing that inner shadow and facing it because it's not
You
always
have
easy to
to. You
do.
have to bring light to the darkness. You have to. It's not easy, but you have to.
Bruh, you a Scorpio, so I already know that like
Right.
Scorpios be going through the darkest of dark. So I know it's not easy, but it's definitely something that you need to do. And I feel like in your transformation, you're gonna inspire more. Like you're gonna inspire not just
I'm
your
I'm
children, you're
I'm
gonna
supposed to be
inspire
a healer.
yourself and a lot of people around you because the transformation is gonna be so
Eventually, once
drastic.
I get myself fixed, then I'm gonna be a healer. That's my life purpose.
It
I
is your
mean,
life purpose, and that's what I'm telling you. Like
I'm
I
just
feel
working
it.
through it.
You have to come out of this energy though, and like you have
I'm
to
working
understand why
through
you're here,
it.
and you have to know how to heal from it. So when you do heal from it, the next person that comes to you with the same problem,
I
you're
can
like, I
help
know
them.
what to do.
Exactly. Exactly. Yep,
But
that's
you
where
have
I'm
to
at in
have
life right
faith,
now.
Wisteria. You have to have faith. You have to practice.
Unwavering.
That's where I'm
Balance your
at in life right
spirituality.
now.
I feel like you got this practicality part, like you're doing the right thing or what you feel like is the right thing, and I'm providing for your
This ain't my
daughters. But
first rodeo,
now,
baby. I've been here I don't know how many times already.
yeah,
I,
man,
I, I've been on this.
I
I've
feel
been on
like
this.
you need to meditate today.
Oh, um, I need to probably stop going through belongings that are from my children's childhood today. That
Yeah,
would
definitely
help
leave
get
the
me out of my
past in the
bag.
past. Leave the past in the past and focus on the future. That's probably why you
No,
feel like,
I'm trying to downsize is what's going on because I'm trying to declutter my freaking life. That's how come you saw a bunch of stuff at the door because
oh,
it's
okay,
going to go to get donated so that it's not just wasted or whatever, but
right,
not cluttering up my life anymore, which
right.
is why I was going through some of their older stuff.
Clear space,
But
clear mind.
it's not a good space for me to be in today.
Yeah.
So I have
If
to
you feel
refocus
that
the
way, take a
energy and
break.
declutter somewhere else.
Take a break. If you feel that way, take a break.
Yeah, I think I'll go
Right,
do
go
some.
for a walk and
I
breathe,
think
bruh.
I think I'll go do some deck interviews with some of my new decks that I haven't worked with yet.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I got that would help that would help shift my energies and refocus
And remember
my
to breathe.
Remember to
list.
breathe and then find time to be grateful.
Right.
It's just crazy that as soon as like as soon as I got done talking to my daughter, I saw the notification that you guys were live. And so I
Oh,
tuned in and I started listening and looking at your spread and you're like, but I don't know. And I'm like, I know. Over here. Like,
Bruh, I'm
yeah,
I'm really glad that you hopped in because I was looking at this spread like,
like
what the fuck is this?
yeah,
Like, who is this for?
it's over here. It's over here. I mean, I'm not really claiming it because I'm not trying to hold on to it, but yeah, it was definitely over here. And trying like my first statement was I'm trying to work through some emotional shit right now.
Right. Right. And
um
I really appreciate you sharing with us. Like I
yes.
really do. Like thank you very much because I know it's hard for anybody to really share how they feel about anything. And then
yeah, when you
especially
said
with
about not wanting
strangers.
to
So I
talk
really
about it, I was
appreciate
like,
it.
yep, sure as fuck don't. But you know what? Maybe if I talk about it, it'll help it get the fuck out and move the fuck on.
No, I hope it
So
has though on
it,
God
it,
because it's
do
I
you
I
do
understand.
you hear do you not hear the change in my voice? It definitely has helped. And I appreciate you guys very much.
Likewise. Thank
Likewise,
you
yeah.
so much for joining
Thank
us.
you. Much love and light
Thanks,
to you.
I
On
appreciate
God, love and light. I will show you my face, but the bonnet.
Much love and light
I'll
to
show you the
it.
bonnet.
Yeah, I can
The
imagine her like,
hold on. You gotta get
look,
mine
We
too.
gotta get the bonnet. Okay.
look at that, ain't it great?
Much love.
Much love.
So much white in my hair, I hate it.
Oh girl, I can't wait to have white hair. I
Yeah, well,
look
I
like
wish it all go
Storm.
white instead of it being part white, part this, part that. Like, it either needs to go white or go back to freaking purple. Either give me my silver or give me purple.
Nice.
But that's why I like my hair.
Yes, Sydney, you already know. Always. Always.
But I'm gonna hop out, ladies. I figured it would be much easier to actually, like speak about things instead of have to sit there and
This
try
was
and keep typing
cool.
to
I
that
appreciate it. Thank you so
because they're
much.
like, your message is too long, and I'm like, yeah, let me just see can I join these guys.
I would have still read it.
Yeah, me too.
But
Oh,
thank
no, I
you
mean,
so,
let me
so,
tell
so,
you,
so,
when
so
you
much.
guys
I am
are
so
on
grateful
character,
for you sharing with us
Yes,
and
thank you,
hopping on
Wisteria.
with us. This was a
I
first for
appreciate
us,
you
and
guys
it feels
helping
really
me.
good.
I appreciate you guys helping me get out of my funk. Because I
Yeah,
needed to not stay
Yes.
there, and if I hadn't hopped in here, I probably would have stayed there a while.
yeah, bro, you got this, and you already know you're more than good enough.
Yes. We believe in
Thank you
you.
ladies so much. Have a great rest of your day.
You
You
too,
too.
legendary.
All right, see ya.
Later.
Thank you.
I'm gonna cry. I might shed a tear.
Oh my goodness.
I might shed a tear.
Did you end the live?
No.
Okay, I was like, okay. Definitely.
But I mean, yeah, that is what we have for you guys today.
Yes.
Shout out to Wisteria for joining us.
Huge shout out.
Huge shout
to
out.
Sydney for joining in the live.
Shout out to Sydney. What's up, Sydney? Good morning, Sydney. Always positive energy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that is what we have. I'm starting to sweat.
Me too, girl. You just
Yeah, girl. Goddamn, I smell like a corn chip. But yeah, the energy is flowing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Definitely feel that shit.
Yeah. So I'm very grateful for y'all joining us today.
Extremely grateful, yes.
If y'all can, definitely try to hop in tomorrow.
Every day at 9:30 a.m.
Yeah, we got you. I enjoy starting the day like this, for real, because I feel like, oh my gosh.
Thanks again, ladies. Lots of love. Lots of love and light to you.
Always.
Thank you so much.
All love is always love. Yeah. I just want to relish in it. I just want to relish in it. But yeah, I'm starting to sweat, so I gotta take a shower, y'all. I can't sit like this. I can't start my day like this. But I appreciate y'all joining us.
Yes.
For the YouTube, if you've enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Because the videos go to YouTube for everybody that missed it in the morning. So in case y'all do miss a live in the morning, we are putting them on YouTube. So make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, because we got a lot of cool stuff coming there. We have affirmation videos coming.
They'll be so helpful.
Some shadow work videos coming. We have meditation music coming. And then if y'all don't already know, we're creating our own tarot deck called the Celebrate Life Tarot. And it's based on our favorite musicians and artists. So if you have any musicians or artists that you'd like to, chime in on, check out our Patreon so you can see where we are there.
And we're also offering personal readings. So if you
Sir, get your ass off my car.
So if you like clarification on a specific event, situation, or person in your life, oh my goodness, there's information in the description box.
Oh, the channel, Shadow Twerk Tarot.
Yep, Shadow Twerk Tarot everywhere.
Shadow Twerk Tarot on all platforms. We got Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok.
What else is there? There's like 1,000 of them.
Yeah, but those are the ones we're most active on.
Right.
So yeah. Yeah. So thank y'all again for joining us.
Thank you.
If you already know Sydney, you already know, okay?
Yes.
You already know. And shout out to Sydney, who's possibly making her own deck too.
Okay.
Super talented artist.
Okay, Sydney.
Yeah, Sydney got that fire.
Spectacular artist, spectacular person.
But yeah, y'all, until next time, we will see y'all later.
All right. Peace.